Hello, how's everyone doing? So today we're going to discuss some repercussions of getting involved with unfaithful partners. Now, I was browsing through Facebook and I saw this video. I came across this video called Nick at Night. So um, I'm going to play that and we just going to talk about it at some point. Hold on, let me just get this and then I can connect that. Hold on. Yeah, give me just a few seconds. All right. Let me go to, okay, share screen. This is crazy. All right. So the video is about a man who fatally throws a woman out the window because his girlfriend came at the hotel that he brought another girl to mess with. So I'm gonna show it here. Mm, hold on. Hold on. Oh, this mouse is like really. Let me go back.
And expect to sustain unity. It's just not going to work like that. Please. First, I'd like to say we need to start instilling qualities in each other because it starts with us as adults in order to raise the queens and kings of tomorrow. And we need to just conquer jealousy. Come on, it's just not fair. It's not right to each other. It's not humane to do something like that. We can't just walk all over each other and expect to sustain unity. It's just not going to work like that. Please get it together. Also, this poor education thing. Come on.
All right. That little piece right there is from a woman by the name of Tabitha Tanner.
Walk all over.
That is from a woman by the name of Tabitha Tanner, who has tragically lost her life from being thrown out of a fifth-story window. Now, in this live, I'm going to be going over the events that led to her demise and going over the story with you guys, which is very sad and tragic. So this right here is Tabitha, and just a quick breakdown of the story is she was at the apartment of this guy, and while she was there, she was said to have been in the bed. She was without clothes, and his girlfriend arrived at the hotel. I mean, not at the apartment. Once his girlfriend arrived at the apartment, he then threw Tabitha out the window. She fell to her demise, and it's just a very sad story. So I'm going to go through all of the things that I was able to uncover within this story. I'm going to go to a website to kind of read to you guys the breakdown of the goings-ons that's goings-ons. And it's just crazy how people could treat other people in that manner, but we're going to get through it. So in this article, it basically details the events of the night of what happened. And in the article, it says an uptown man threw a naked woman to her death from his fifth floor apartment window minutes after his girlfriend arrived at his home on Wednesday evening, prosecutors said. So in a phone call that they were able to get on body camera, he had basically denied to the police that he had any involvement in it, but then his dumb behind proceeded to have a phone call. And on the phone call, he told somebody on the phone, I threw that bee out the window. Now, his defense attorney or his public defender that he has, they are trying to allege that she accidentally fell out of the window or jumped. Okay. And that is basically their argument in his defense to say, well, you know, even though he's on tape or he's on phone call telling somebody that he threw her out the window, no. Even though she had no clothes on or anything like that, no. They're trying to say that it was an accident and that she maybe accidentally fell or jumped. Okay, so I'm going to read that to you guys a bit later, but let's continue. So it says on a phone call that they were able to capture on body cam, he says he threw out the window. It says that there was no clear motive at that time. So he went before a judge to try to get bond, and the judge basically denied bond for him. You know, like, you're not getting out. You're not walking the streets. You already had a lot of run-ins with the law, and you're going to sit your butt down. Okay. It says a Cook County judge on Sunday denied bail to a Northside man who allegedly admitted to throwing a woman from the 5th floor window of his apartment building in the Uptown neighborhood late last week. Following his arrest Thursday morning, police body cam footage captured Tillman on the phone having a conversation where he allegedly told someone he threw out the window. Prosecutors said during the bail hearing broadcast on YouTube, Tillman of the 4500 block of North Magnolia Avenue faces first-degree murder charges related to the death of Tabitha Tanner. Now, let me open up this. I don't know if this is the YouTube video. No, this isn't.
That is crazy.
Video. I wasn't able to find a YouTube video of the bail hearing. So, no, they don't have a link to it here either. Anyways, all right. So it says, during the hearing, prosecutors said a doorbell camera from Tillman's neighbor captured the separate arrivals of Tillman and Tanner at his Magnolia Avenue apartment Thursday evening after 10 p.m. Video captured the woman, and I guess this is his, I think his girlfriend, they said, was also pacing. So it says, let's see. All right. A video captured the woman pacing in the hallway shortly before her nude body plummeted through Tillman's window to the alley below, authorities said. Tanner suffered a broken shin bone, facial trauma, abrasions, and a laceration caused by the fall, and the death was ruled a homicide by authorities. Now, police were also awaiting a kit because she was also without clothes at the bottom of this fall when she hit the ground. Okay. And it says when investigators arrived to the scene minutes later, Tillman initially denied this actually, he knew anything about it, and they're like, listen, we got video surveillance and it shows you exiting the building moments after her fall. So even after she fell and it captured her falling at about 10:59. Okay, she falls. They see her falling out the window from the camera. At 11:11, it is then seen him going outside the building to check on her body and then going back into the building like he didn't just throw this woman out of the window.
That is
crazy. Okay. So it says, he then told police that the victim came to his apartment and that her clothing came off during a quarrel just before she plunged from the apartment window. Okay. What? So he's saying, listen, we were having an argument, and in our argument, her clothes came off.
Really? But on its own? That's dumb.
Okay. And so after that, that's when he was brought to the police station, and that's where he made the phone call where he said that he threw the bee out the window. His court-appointed attorney asked the judge to rule against the request to deny bail, and countering, saying that it was too soon to know if Tanner's death was intentional or accidental, and there was insufficient evidence to prove either way. A high school graduate with a child on the way, Tillman had about 8 felony convictions, most being drug-related, court records showed. Okay, so as you see there, the court-appointed public defender is like, wait. It's too early for us to even know if this was an accident, you know. We don't know if it was an accident. We don't know if it was intentional. And in another article, I can see it being quoted that he said that she may have jumped or accidentally fell. Okay. So let me post that screenshot
will jump on
from that article where it said that they are alleging that she might have jumped, you know. That's what they're saying.
Out of the window to her death.
Okay. So right here, it says Tillman's public defender said he lives alone and he has a child on the way. So here he is in his apartment with a woman. The woman has no clothes on. Then comes his girlfriend, who's also pregnant with a baby on the way.
Damn.
And this woman magically rolls on out the window and falls to her demise.
No.
Okay?
He's lying.
Okay, and this shows that since 2003, Tillman has been sentenced to prison 8 times, okay? And most of these times were drug-related offenses. Now, wait, let me find the article where it said
he should not be
something about...
Okay, hold on.
It possibly be an accident. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, so right here it shows you the times that everything happened. But oh, here it goes. Right here. I said I know his public defender. I know he lying. I know he lying. Hold on. Here go right here where it says she may have accidentally fell. Let me pull that up.
How does one accidentally fell out of the window butt naked?
Okay. So as you see, the top one right there says Tillman's public defender said he lives alone, has a child on the way. She argued that it's too soon to know if Tanner was thrown from the window or if she perhaps jumped or accidentally fell. If she perhaps jumped or accidentally fell, when they have footage of her falling out the window.
Yeah, she can throw.
What do you mean perhaps she jumped or accidentally fell? When there's footage of her
being thrown out of the
falling out the window. There's footage of him going to check on her body, and there's footage of him going back home willy-nilly like nothing happened, didn't call the police.
That's crazy.
Didn't call anybody to render aid, because who knows if it was instant or not. And she wasn't discovered until 6 a.m. on a Thursday. And this happened on, like, you know, the next morning. She wasn't discovered till the next morning.
That's horrible. That is really horrible.
So I'll go through the timeline of events. So it says right here, okay. So surveillance showed that Tillman, he arrived to his apartment at 10:09, okay? His girlfriend arrived to the apartment 30 minutes later. Around 10:57 p.m., they see Tillman's girlfriend pacing in the hallways of the apartment. So at 10:57, she's outside, she's pacing back and forth. He's inside with Tabitha, okay? And at 10:59, Tabitha goes tumbling out the window.
Oh my gosh.
11:11, he's seen going outside, checking on the body. And then 6:11 a.m. is when she was pronounced deceased, and that is when she was discovered. And that was, where they called her time of death. So from 11:11 p.m., 11:03, he checking on her body. 11:11 p.m., he goes back inside. From 11 p.m. to 6 in the morning, he don't call nobody. He don't,
That's horrible.
do anything.
So, my dear,
it's a very, very sad story because it involves him. As you can see, clearly he has all these drug.
Okay, so I'm going to pause this and going to discuss. Where did this go? Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm going to come back to it. Let me get back here. All right. Welcome everybody. So today's topic of discussion is some repercussion of getting involved with unfaithful partners. And I just play a little video of Nick at night. I was just browsing through Facebook and I saw this video of a man who threw a woman out of the window to her death, butt naked, after his pregnant girlfriend came to the hotel that they were at. And there was a neighbor's camera that captured this lady plunging to her death, and the guy, checking on her like nothing happened, and then going back up to the hotel room, and then her deceased body was not found till the next day. Now, it's 36 minutes long, but I just play a little bit in terms of the guy. He's been in prison so multiple times on drug related cases, but this time around is regarding a homicide. Him, um, taking someone's life. Oh my gosh. And then when he was brought to the station, he made a phone call and he apparently told the other person on the phone that he threw the bee out of the window, not realizing that the police can't capture his conversation. So it's like practically confessing without him realizing that they got him. His public defender is saying that the deceased may have, jumped out of the window on her own. Now, who in their right mind will go out of the window knowing that it's a 5th floor down? right? 5 floors down, and they will not survive. Like if it's a second floor whatsoever, but why would she do that naked without putting even her panties on and everything? And um this goes to show, like I don't understand, like for those who have a tendency to get involved with um people who are already in a relationship or in a marriage. Apparently, he does love his pregnant girlfriend because he wouldn't risk at taking someone's life, to hide his infidelity or him cheating on his pregnant girlfriend. This, may she rest in peace. The victim, may she rest in peace, and condolences to her family. It's really sad. I mean, we do have some people who do not very much care about other people's feelings, or like whom they hurt. It's evident that this guy's action, that he does not truly care about the deceased woman, because the only thing that he wanted was to just have casual sex with her. And then just threw her away like she was nothing, that she doesn't amount to anything. Can you imagine, like, you get with a guy and you're not even aware that he has a girlfriend, let alone a pregnant girlfriend, and he doesn't say nothing about it. And then, I guess is the investigation is still ongoing, because according to Night at Night, the investigators are going to, run some tests, being that she was naked. I'm sure they're going to see if there was any sexual interaction that went on, if they can find his semen on her or whatsoever, to build the case against him. And having a video camera of her plunging down, I mean, that is a strong evidence and everything, including his allegedly confession on the police count. Uh, it's sad. What do you guys, what are your opinion on this? Obapa Gifty Akosia Dampe, welcome. How are you doing? And Billy, how are you? Let me see. Okay. Because I mean, let me switch to my native language for a bit. Eba ye kuro mu Ghana, yewo emma dodoɔ bebree binom a ɔmo no, oh, they don't have any problems sleeping with a married man or someone who is already in a relationship, especially if the man is not married. Some women will think, say, oh, on worrying to say overtaking is allowed. Maybe a maybe no question or obi jani ni planet chidi no abeware me instead. Now, saa asɛm wei sei no, ɛkyerɛ sɛ bɛrima a ɔwɔ mpena, na ne mpena no koraa nye mu ma no, ɛna wakɔfa ɔbaa foforɔ ɛde n'aba hotel, ɛne n'abɛyɛ deɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ. So ɔmo daeɛ, so ɔmo a no ba, ne girlfriend na wɔnye mu no, ɛba hotel no a ɔde saa ɔbaa yi kɔɔ hɔnom no. Na ne girlfriend ne baeɛ no, ɛna ɔtam ɔbaa yi a say where we eto no efa ntokua mu or 5th floor into oba no ehwe ho no wawu na baby a hotel no wo no neighboring person bi no or street camera bi nti no oba a girl no every window nim kɔhwe fam no ne camera no record ni nyina ene hu nso sɛ bɛrima no free ne hotel room hɔ ɛkɔhwɛ ɔbaa no ne corpse no a ɛda hɔ no wawu no bɛrima no kɔhwɛɛ na ogyaa hɔ no mo ɛsan kɔɔ ne hotel room na deɛ ɔne ne girl no yɛɛyɛ deɛ obi anim deɛ kɔsiiɛ nti no ɔbaa no a wawu no side chick no a wawu no ɔno no obiara realize it frɛ 911 and get her help ekopim the next day. Into the next day no ɛna omo discover body no and the cops were called everything. They did the investigation. They saw the guy omo hu guy and saw baby body near everything. You know omo arrested and then call a police station. Now omo call court no guy no defense lawyer no was trying to get him a bond, which was denied. He was denied bail, which is great because obi sa no in society wakodamu and mre bebree ewo drugs la we say no e homicide. Na asɛm a mebusa ne sɛ eba ne sɛ hello Miss Josephine, how are you? Eba ne sɛ woyɛ wo ba na wone ukohyia bɛrima bi na bɛrima no yɛ wo like yɛmfa ne sɛ bi a wonim sɛ bɛrima no ɛwɔ mpena anaasɛ wɔ yere na ne bɛrima no ɛkɔ hotel na mokɔda na moda wieyɛ na sɛ bɛrima no ɛyere anaasɛ ne girlfriend a wokita yɛ fun ba na bɛrima yi pagya wo mmerɛ a w'ani na wo ho so na wɔto kuni ɛfa window mu na baabi a mowɔ no ɛwɔ soro na abɛhwɛ fam wu te sɛ nea wei to ɔbaa yi fa window mu na ɔbaa yi bɛhwee fam ewu yɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛyɛ oh yɛda Yehowa ase sɛ wo ho yɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɛyɛ ɛboa sɛ wode wo ho bɛba akɔhyɛ biribi mu saa because ye kuromufoɔ mmaa ne bi no de ɔmo ani gye ho sɛ ɔne obi ɛho kafoɔ bɛba akɔda o wei ɛyɛ nkwasi awuo anaa sɛn na mo dwen baabi a mayi akɔhyɛ na mehwɛ sɛ metimi mehu baabi akɔhyɛ comment no got it afei menya what are your thoughts, guys? Obi wɔ hɔ no ma ɔno say on the mfa ne ho sɛ bɛrima ɔne ne wɔ hɔ no ɔne obi foforɔ wɔ hɔ anaasɛ waware ebi mu nso yɛ bold enough ka sɛ to say mmaa warefoɔ yɛkyerɛ yɛn ho dodo ɛsiane sɛ Nyankopɔn a moyɛ kun no mu ama yɛn nko a nti no yɛntumi hyɛ yɛ kun no with mmaa foforɔ na wohyɛ wo kun with mmaa foforɔ no mɛfa n sɛ bɛrima no a wo ne no reflect no mudi mo ho no na sɛ ne yere anaasɛ ne girlfriend beto so na wo no hu hia no wɔdɔ ne yere anaasɛ ne girlfriend nti na ɔtam ɔtɔ kuni kun a you'll be happy with that. Just say ahunte. I'm sure say girl no because she have this guy no. She never thought say that would be her last time on earth, you know, breathing. It's very tragic to lose your life in a senseless death just like that. Someone to use you like you don't matter. There's no value of you. And then they take your life just like that. Nti na kyerɛ sɛ woyɛ ɔbaa na sɛ wokɔgye obi kun anaasɛ obi mpena a ɛho hia saa. Because it's mɛfa no sɛ wonyɛ lucky te sɛ ɔbaa yi a wawu yi, bɛrima no mpɛ wo, edie na ɔpɛ sɛ odi wo kɛkɛ, ɛna wo nso sika kakra a wobenya anaasɛ sika bi a wobenya afiri mu nti na wama wo ho kwan na biribi saa aba. Because wu a wawu yi, that's the end o. But bɛrima yi nso no, ekum a wakum ɔbaa yi, sesei wo girlfriend a okita yɛ phone ɛne your unborn child no. Your unborn child is going to be without a dad. And your girlfriend whom he was intimidated by or afraid, is going to be without him. Couldn't he just have her hide in the bathroom? I'm not saying say it's right, but I'm just saying there were other options that he could have had. Either have himself get busted by his girlfriend. Maybe there will be an argument and disagreement, or the pregnant girlfriend will walk away, leave him, or whatever. But to take someone's life, that is really messed up. Hello, Alex. You as some kind of Alex, but to say Ghana kind of Alex. Now, which pronunciation you use, Alex or Alex? So he could have just take the safe route, but he took the hard way, out. He's gonna spend, depending the charges that he's gonna have, he's gonna spend some time in jail. He's going to lose out some of his freedom. I mean, he took an innocent woman out. And this lady, she is so beautiful. Let me see if I can get it again. I don't know. I thought that I had that in here, but I didn't. Let me see. Okay. Facebook. Okay, so let me see, because some of you came on late, so I'll kill you. Why is this thing giving me like a funny? Hold on. Okay, so here, NIQUE at, okay, there it is. Okay, so just to give some of you who came on late, I'm just going to play like maybe 2 minutes of it, because I did share a whole bunch.
And we need to just conquer jealousy. Come on, it's just not fair. It's not right to each other. It's not humane to do something like that. We can't just walk all over each other and expect to sustain unity. It's just not going to work like that. Please get it together. Also, this poor education thing. Come on.
All right. that little piece right there is from a woman by the name of Tabitha Tanner.
Walk all over.
That is from a woman by the name of Tabitha Tanner, who has tragically lost her life from being thrown out of a fifth-story window. Now, in this live, I'm going to be going over the events that led to her demise and going over the story with you guys, which is very sad and tragic. So this right here is Tabitha, and just a quick breakdown of the story is she was at the apartment of this guy, and while she was there, she was
Okay, so just to give a brief description, I'm just playing a small portion of a video that I came upon it on Facebook from Nick at Night, and it's about a man who fatally threw a woman out of the window because his pregnant girlfriend came at a hotel that he was at with another lady, and that's the side chick that he was with at the hotel. And around the time she was naked, so he threw her out of the window from the fifth floor, and she passed away. She died. The guy has been arrested, and he's denied bail. I play a portion of it earlier, but some of you were not here, so I'm just going to play maybe 2 to 3 minutes of it to give you some of the details as to what transpired.
Said to have been in the bed. She was without clothes, and his girlfriend arrived at the hotel. I mean, not at the apartment. Once his girlfriend arrived at the apartment, he then threw Tabitha out the window. She fell to her demise, and it's just a very sad story. So I'm going to go through all of the things that I was able to uncover within this story. I'm going to go to a website to kind of read to you guys the breakdown of the goings-ons that's goings-ons. And it's just crazy how people could treat other people in that manner. But we're going to get through it. So in this article, it basically details the events of the night of what happened. And in the article, it says an uptown man threw a naked woman to her death from his fifth floor apartment window minutes after his girlfriend arrived at his home on Wednesday evening, prosecutors said. So in a phone call that they were able to get on body camera, he had basically denied to the police that he had any involvement in it, but then his dumb behind proceeded to have a phone call. And on the phone call, he told somebody on the phone, I threw that bee out the window. Now, his defense attorney or his public defender that he has, they are trying to allege that she accidentally fell out of the window or jumped. Okay. And that is basically their argument in his defense to say, well, you know, even though he's on tape or he's on phone call telling somebody that he threw her out the window, no. Even though she had no clothes on or anything like that, no. They're trying to say that it was an accident and that she maybe accidentally fell.
That's impossible.
Or jumped. Okay, so I'm going to read that to you guys a bit later, but let's continue. So it says on a phone call that they were able to capture on body cam, he says he threw her out the window. It says that there was no clear motive at that time. So he went before a judge to try to get bond, and the judge basically denied bond for him. You know, like, you're not getting out. You're not walking the streets. You already had a lot of run-ins with the law, and you're going to sit your butt down. Okay. It says a Cook County judge on Sunday denied bail to a Northside man who allegedly admitted to throwing a woman from the fifth floor window of his apartment building in the Uptown neighborhood late last week. Following his arrest Thursday morning, police body cam footage captured Tillman on the phone having a conversation where he allegedly told someone he threw the out the window. Prosecutors said during the bail hearing broadcast on YouTube, Tillman of the 4500 block of North Magnolia Avenue faces first-degree murder charges related to the death of Tabitha Tanner. Now, let me open up this. I don't know if this is the YouTube video. No, this isn't the YouTube video. I wasn't able to find a YouTube video.
Okay. So, like, hey, some more. When it comes to relationships, and marriages, and this man, this guy, he was not married to his partner, but his partner is pregnant. There are some repercussions, and consequence of getting involved with unfaithful partners or cheating partners, right? Um, majority of the time, what does infidelity causes? It causes grief and rational problems to the individuals, the couples, and even their offspring. People who are closer to him, they all get affected by their infidelity. And scientifically, or according to research from Love and Infidelity, it was found to be associated with depression, anxiety, and even PTSD, leading to divorces. But as I said, in this case, they're not married. But if the partner, the cheating partner is married, it leads to divorce. And apparently, I'm sure that this case, being that he took someone's life, I'm sure his pregnant girlfriend is not going to be staying with him. I'm sure she's going to break off with him, um, which I will support her, but this, how can you lose your life in such a manner? That is so, so sad. At times, you do have some partners, they choose to stay with their cheating partners or spouses. For some people, it makes sense for them to stay with their partner, their cheating partner, because they both understand each other and ready to get into a process, which means they're going to have a lot of discussion around it. At times, both couples will seek counseling, or the victim will ask the cheating partner to uh, get some therapy, and once he or she finishes the therapy, then they will begin the process to and when the process start, right, it requires a lot of strength and hope. I mean, there are some people who do not have the emotional and the psychological capacity to withstand the grief and the pain that they are feeling. um, there is a potential, means that they can recover from this, but I doubt that in this case that they will be able to like kind of move on and rebuild their relationship again. When you have a partner who cheats, what happens? The trust is broken. It takes more months, years to build up to build back up a relationship than tearing it down. It only take a matter of second, because This guy cannot hold himself, restrain himself. He didn't have self-restraint. I'm sure his pregnant girlfriend may have went somewhere or travel. I'm kind of thinking right now, how does she know that he was at that hotel? Did someone um told her that he was there for her to, like, make a trip over there, and then it called somebody else's daughter? She is so beautiful. I mean, the victim is very beautiful, and she had just lost her life just like that. When you have partners who cheat, there are a lot of damages that can cause. Cheating can also have an emotional and psychological effect. The partner who was cheated on may experience, as I said earlier, anxiety, uh, depression, and post traumatic stress disorder, which is known as PTSD. They may have, they may also have, difficulties trusting their partner in the future, and may have trouble with intimacy going forward, because we do have some partners, like, once they find out that you touch another person, they feel disgusted when you want to have any type of sexual interaction with them. They do not want you romancing them. They do not want you kissing them. They don't basically do not want you touching them. It will require a lot of time, or maybe therapy and counseling, for them to get over it. And you have others who you have others who will not be receptive to getting back with you or staying with you, because they can't get over your cheating or your infidelity, you being unfaithful to them. um, Cheating, for many, could be, a long term, painful and intense repercussion. Um, some of them may lead into having chronic stress, aside from depression and anxiety, and among other mental health issues. It is possible that one can heal from being betrayed. One can also uh, move on or find peace with another person, leaving uh, the relationship. And others, sometimes, they want to stay with the person because they have, deep feelings for their partner, but they're going to need time um, to get over the betrayal in many ways. Mhm. So it's very important as to whether a partner choose to stay or leave the relationship, right? It's up to the victim what they want to do after they find out that their partner has cheated on them, as to being dating or being married to the partner. I just don't know. But in this case, there is a homicide, case involving it. Someone literally died because the dude, known Tilton, could not, he could not handle being busted by his pregnant partner. Yeah. Mhm. That's hard. Hmm. Oh my goodness. The worst part is like it doesn't even sound like this dude feels guilty about what transpired. He doesn't show or display any type of remorses towards the deceased woman. He's just focused on, lying, trying to lie his way out to get away with murder. Hopefully, they will put him away for good. Now, if you do have a partner who cheats on you, who is unfaithful, right? How do you deal with unfaithful partners? Well, first off, it's always important for them to be honest about why it happened. At what point, how did this come about? Why do they feel the need to do what they did? Hello, Honorable Nana. Um, why they did what they did, right? Um, oh my gosh. If and when they do show some remorse, um, at least maybe they have a conscience, right, of what they did. I mean, when it comes to like a partner being unfaithful, I mean, I feel that that's the lowest form of disrespect. How does your cheating partner, how do they or how do you help them remove temptation to re-engage with the affair, have an affair outside their relationship with you or their marital home? How do you move forward with care and honesty? You know, um, do you choose to be selective about who you tell about your infidelity? Hmm. In all this, I just don't know. I have no respect for individuals who cheats on their partner. Oh Lord Jesus, this is sad. Where did I put my glasses? My gosh, my eyes is like itchy. When that happens, I need my glasses. My eyes is dry. Sorry, guys. So, like, we all different. You do have some women, when their partner does cheat on them, depending what cases is it, how they can tolerate with that, the strength of their emotions and psychological stability. The impact of infidelity can be also severe that for some people, where they do get PTSD, right? What are some of the symptoms of post traumatic stress disorder? Well, some can include, having nightmares, flashbacks, um, and then they try to avoid anything that can remind them of your affair or infidelity. Some partners very much don't care. Yeah, they don't care because they don't have any conscience. They don't care about that because a lot of partners prior to them cheating on their significant others. They don't think about the hello, my dear Sonia. One love to you. Thank you. Thank you. Much love. That's so cute. Okay. So we're talking about some repercussion of getting involved with unfaithful partners. I just play a video of an incident that happened with a guy who had a pregnant girlfriend, and he had a side chick. He went to a hotel with a side chick, and his pregnant girlfriend happened to come at the hotel, and he threw the side chick out of the window butt naked, and she plunged to her demise. He's been arrested. He's been denied bail. So I was just talking about, consequence of, those who cheat on their partners, and also some of the emotional and psychological effect that have on some victims, what they go through, and how it can be dealt with. You do have some partners, they will choose to stay with their cheating husband or boyfriend, and you have those who may not be able to handle it, and they will choose to get a divorce or walk away, break up with their um, boyfriend, fiance, or whatsoever. So that's what we're talking about. Um, I mean, in some ways, like, we talk about when you catch your partner cheating, some victims do not even know how to approach. Hi, Miss Elizabeth. Sis, how you doing? Happy weekend to you as well. How's it going? So, when it comes to cheaters, and oh my gosh, I don't know how many times I have said it. Um, Cheaters are liars. They do not tell the truth because they say different things with their multiple partners, right? Just to get their desires met. They are cowards. They are weak. They have low self esteem. And most times, I mean, cheating is a choice. When you have a man or either a woman, going behind their partner, they choose to do so, right? But sometimes, what happens after the fact, right? They will say things, cheaters, they are very manipulative, because when they are busted, right, after things happen, they will deny it if it comes to their partner, or they get caught on that. They will give excuses, reason. Some of them will just say things like, oh, it's you just seeing things, you a bit paranoid, or that's crazy, why should you think that, and sometimes some of them are very deceptive, right, and others will gaslight. So the denial, of their infidelity becomes a major big issues. I mean, how do you guys, feel about it? I'm sure like every single one of us, we have different opinion when it comes to cheaters, right? I mean, some people, they will not, under no circumstance, one time is a done deal. Other people, it will be a second time, or there will be a third time, and others, they do not mind. They don't care. They will stay with you. Within my within the Ghanaian community, because our culture practiced polygamy, but I feel that a lot of our men and our women do not understand polygamy because it means to be married to two or more wives, right? A man can marry more than one wife. But what's happening within our community, Ghanaian community, is that we have a lot of monogamous men, especially so-called Christian men. And they'll be married to one woman, not two, because they're choosing to be with one woman. Yet they will, some of them will go into having a mistress and a side chick or a couple side chicks, right? And then once it comes around that they're messing around, they have the audacity to come and talk in terms of, oh, our culture practice polygamy. But are you hearing yourself? You're not married to two women. You're not married to three women. You are married to one woman and you cheating. But they don't see it as cheating because it's allowed. We have some women who welcomes it because they will be the side chicks and the mistresses, and they are proud of that. And some men encourages it. Some mothers encourages it. Now you have a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman who will adopt such poor characteristic, not being able to stay with one woman or one man. Oh, yeah. Like I say sometimes, if you're a man or a woman and you cannot be faithful to your partner, why don't you guys open a club or an association that reads, cheating partners? So the two of you can get together. You have cheating spouses, women, and cheating husband. You guys meet because you come from, you are the same feathers. So you can flock together, right? But I don't want that. No man who is unfaithful will want their partner, their faithful partner, to go outside their relationship and marriages. That is selfish. Seriously, it's selfishness. You telling your partner that you don't have any respect for her, you don't care of their emotional and psychological well-being, so you're going to do whatever the heck you want because your culture practice polygamy. You are married to just her, but you're going to have other partners around there. Now, if you are the side chick or the mistress, and this tragedy happens to you, whereas you are with a married man or someone who is already involved with another woman, and they find out that the person that they're with is coming at the place that the two of you are at having sex, and the person just grab you while you butt naked and throws you out of the window and you die, you be okay with it? Knowing full well you're going to die? I don't think so. So, I don't know. At what point do we say enough is enough? Would that ever stop? No, never. There's always going to be some men, excuse me, there's always going to be some men out there who is going to have multiple partners. There's always going to be some women out there who will not mind I have my niece. Maya says she's exercising with Alexa. Oh, I never thought of that. Maybe I should try doing that. Okay. I'll do that today with Alexa then, right? You joining? Okay. So, I don't know. So, when it comes to infidelity, it does have, a lasting impact on partners and children um, who cheat on their partners, because when someone is grieving, it does have effect within their brain. Their brain does go through changes, behaviors. I did mention earlier, you have depression. Some people will develop depression, be anxious. They will have an anxiety disorder. Post traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Oh, thank you. I just, twist them around. Yeah, thank you. I went back to natural. So for now, I just have to find ways and means to manage it. Mhm. But I appreciate it, sis. Thank you. Mhm. It's sad. It's very sad. Now, it's always important to hold your cheating partner accountable. Whatever excuse that they come up with, you always need to make sure that they're being held accountable because they're choosing to do that. It's always important, to exercise patience. Make sure you get all your evidence. Um, Follow through with whatever expectation that you set for that person. Uh, don't be receptive to them, kind of like giving reasons and excuses. Sometimes you become vulnerable when you have someone that you cannot trust. It makes you vulnerable. At times, you do have victims who will detach themselves from the situation or the perpetrator of the outcome of their cheating, you know, behavior. Some cheaters do not show any empathy. They don't have any feelings around it. They don't really care. But if you want you and your partner to move on, you have to learn to develop and show some empathy, remorse of your wrongdoing. Sometimes, like some women would say, me, it doesn't bother me, if my husband cheats on me or my partner cheats on me, I'm gonna forgive him as long as he apologizes because I'd be damned to leave everything that I have worked hard for another woman to come and enjoy it. For me, I focus on my emotional and psychological stability. Mhm. No way. How do most women feel, or those who have been cheated on? Because we do have some men, their partners do cheat on them. How do they feel? Majority of the time, they feel betrayal, right? Um, they no longer trust their partners. Some of them feel embarrassed. Their uh, unfaithful partners' action has embarrassed them. Others get very angry. And then there are those who are heartbroken and they don't know how to get over it. Sometimes, some of them will ask themselves, uh, where to, what's the next step? Where did they go wrong? Should they stay or should they move on? But it's always, no matter the circumstances or the situation, you'll be okay. Never blame yourself for your partner's infidelity because they are fault. They chose to do that. There isn't, some of them will come up, oh, because you're not giving me enough sex, you're not spending enough time with me, you don't talk to me, I'm not happy. Okay. Did you bring that up for us to talk about it? No. They choose, some cheaters choose to go outside and do their own thing, because they weak. They liars. They have low self-esteem and so many other lack of coping skills. They don't have self-restraint. They don't know how to be selfless. So they go out and do whatever the heck that they want. And then reasons and excuses come in. So if you find yourself in such a situation, you just need to learn some coping skills, have an open communication or effective communication. Um, Talk through it. If you're going to stay, get counseling. It's either couple counseling or you ask your partner to get counseling. There's going to be a rough timeline as to when the two of you will gradually get back to baseline. But you can never be back to where you used to be. People need to understand that it takes, scientifically, it takes a lot of time, not months, years, to recover. AffairsRecovery.com stated that a rough timeline, people need to understand that it takes at least 2 years for the shock waves of the infidelity to subside. My gosh, 2 freaking years? That doesn't mean it is all bad for 2 years. In fact, couples may find they are doing better than ever during that period. But at any given moment, reminders and triggers can still occur. Oh, Lord Jesus. Like, with some people, like when they have nightmares and flashbacks, sometimes, your partner kissing you, you may have like a disgusted, flashback. So you may not really want to go into all lovey-dovey stuff. So, I think both women and men needs to be mindful and careful as to how the foundation they build for their relationships and marriages. There needs to be a clear boundaries set for both partners to have understanding your likes and dislikes. What will be tolerated and what will not be. What is your bottom line? And people just need to learn self-restraint and not be reactive. Learn to be proactive when things comes about. Don't make decisions while you are emotional, because you will not be in a pleasant, safe mind to make those decisions. Make sure you calm yourself down, you think it through, you do your investigation, and making sure that, okay, walking away, your happiness, where does your happiness lies? Walking away or staying within the relationship or the marriage? Would you to will be able to build yourself back up, work on your trust issues, be able to trust your partner unconditionally, or you always going to be like, feeling jumpy, feeling unsure about as to whether or not you can trust your partner. Can you handle another betrayal or like another uh, screw up or mishap? Because trust me, some cheaters, they go back. They go back. They cannot keep their word because they are liars. So, anyway, let me. I'm just going to leave you guys here. I'm going to close today early and get some things done. It's always a pleasure, seeing you guys and, talking to you guys and having discussion whenever necessary. Um, by the grace, I see you guys next Saturday with Sofa Samuel Koso at 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Will be 7:30 Ghana time, and then Sunday I see you guys at noon U.S. Eastern Time, and then 4 p.m. Ghana time. Before I go, let me you know do promo. Yeah, let me do promo. Okay, we have Obapa Nana Araba. She works at Challenge Enterprises of Ghana as a digital marketing officer. Their website is www.challengebookshop.com. You should go over there. You're looking for romance, anything regarding, the word of God, relationships, marriages, whatsoever you will find over there. She also does advertisement for fragrance essence, for you to smell good. Sister for that, welcome. Um, I just spoke about the video I sent you regarding the dude who threw a naked woman through the window to her death. And so I just spoke about a little bit about that, and what it means to have unfaithful partners, at what point do you draw the line? Because we do have some people, they would like to stay with their cheating partners, knowing that it's a choice. Some may break off their relationship or get a divorce. Others, will give many chances because they in the desperation mode, or that's their financial supporter, so they don't want to lose that. So um I'm moving on to promotion, and then I will close for today. Abby, welcome. All right. So she also does, advertisement. If you have, like, let's just say you have some businesses, or you have some things that you want to promote, you can reach out to her on Facebook and or DM her through Messenger, and she will get back to you. We also have lunchtime talk with Sister Awomerikwa. She has a lot of, like, nuggets on her page on Facebook, or you go to her YouTube, page, with lunchtime talk. You see some of her pre-recorded live videos, and she also does counseling. We have Sister Sika Educate. She does some educational program regarding relationships. She does share some of her past experiences, as a teaching piece to also share her opinion on certain things. We have Sister Angelina Ba with Angie Talks. You go to Facebook. Her Facebook page is Angie Talks, and her YouTube page is Angie Talks. She talks about mental health and our wellness. At times, she also go outside of life issues. So go and check her stuff out. We have Sister Sage Williams. She Sister Sage Williams, you go to sageshare.com to get some of her clothing boutique authentic merchandises, whereas she sells t-shirts with different designs, last almost all the colors, because I think I almost have all the colors. I'm not sure. Okay. And she sells cream with shea butter in their jewelries, beads, handbags, scarf, and other accessories. When you go over there, if you don't see a color of the t-shirt you like to have, please do not leave. Just order everything that you would like to have. And then once you finish, there's going to be a comment box over there. You can let her know the color of t-shirt that you would like to have in the design of the t-shirts that you pick. If you are family oriented person, and you go to events or picnic, you want to wear the same type of t-shirts or different design, or the same type of t-shirt design but different colors, each one of you have it in your favorite colors, you can order that. If you in an association and you guys sometimes when you do picnics and do some events and you want to dress the same way, you can also order from her. Once you send the order, your email is a must. Your phone number is optional. Once you send the order, she will reach out to you to confirm your order before she make any preparation to send the packages out. If you order an item that she no longer have it in stock, she will refund your money back to you. Her customer service is fantastical. If she tells you you're going to get your package within 3 days, you will get your package within 3 days. If it's more than that, she will let you know. So let's support our sister, Sage Williams. And then we have our sister, Obapa Belinda Ejare. Sister Belinda Ejare is in New York. She has a African market store in the Bronx. So if you come from upstate and you happen to come in New York, stop at the Bronx at B&B African Caribbean Market, which is located at 1163 Boston Road, Bronx, New York 10456, to get some best African food to support her. Oh yes. We also have Sister Aisha Ankra. Sister Aisha Ankra, she doesn't do programs, but she does sell juice plus natural supplements. She is very supportive. She support her people, through comments, sharing the programs, doing a lot of other, like, volunteer works and sharing resources regarding children with disability. So we have some Ghanaian mothers or Ghanaian parents, who at times, if they have a child who has some type of disability, they try to hide it. There's no need for you to be embarrassed about that. Children with disability, they are capable of working, living their life normally with no without difficulties, because we in abroad there are governments, who have a lot of like recreational activities, productive resources that support their needs, in many cases. So like, she's not um a selfish person. She's very selfless. She shares that you can support her with her Juice Plus natural supplement. You can purchase some uh, all over the world. Wherever you are, you should be able to uh, reach out to her and purchase some of her Juice Plus, either the omega, the berry, or the fruit, whichever one. They have the family package, or you can start with the omega, which is like awesome. I've been taking the omega since 2020, and it's been very, very helpful in every way possible. And then she also sell silver kitchenware, with silver set, also plate set. If you order them and the shipment amount costs more than how much you purchase um, the set, she will redirect you to go elsewhere. That's the type of person that she is. She also sell Avon products. With the Avon products, you have to reside in the UK. If you reside outside UK, then you will have to get them elsewhere, because she will not be able to. You will not be able to order from her. You have to live in UK to purchase those for her. Okay. Um, Let me see. What is this? Okay, so let me move on to Sister Ya for the Atubra. Okay, where is this? Okay, Sister Ya for the Atubra. Okay, so we have our Atubra, Sister Ya for the Atubra. Her Facebook page, which you can go like and follow, is Antilla's Book Corner. For her YouTube account, you go to Antilla's Book Channel to subscribe that. And she comes live every other Saturday at 11 a.m. MST time, and then 1 p.m. EST time, with her co-host Obapa Ya Boatima Boatin Russell. And Antia also have Antilla's Own It Academy coaching and book publishing services. So if you want to tell your story, you can reach out to her, DM her, and talk to her to arrange that. Sister Yafoda Tobra has written 5 books. Her first book was about inspirational book, which is Reflection of My Thirsty Soul. Her second book is my personal favorite, but I love all her books. Is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. The third book is a devotional book, is Reflection of My Weary Soul. The fourth book is Own It, a guideline to taking accountability or responsibility of your own journey, which is a #1 bestseller at Amazon. And then her fifth book is My Unapologetic Self. You can get all her books at Amazon. and also through Antilla's Own It Academy coaching and book publishing services. I also have published my book, which Obapa Nanalaba has done advertisement video for us. I'm going to show you guys. Go to Amazon. You can get a copy of my book, Unveiling My Life, a guideline to breaking free and reclaiming my life. Also, I had the opportunity to be a guest at Sister Ya's platform yesterday. Um, Whereas, we talk about dealing with trauma. Uh, you guys going to love it. Go to her page and check it out. Is Her page again is Antilla's Book Corner. Go and check it out. You can also check it at YouTube, Antilla's Book Channel, and you can leave your contribution. It was very productive uh, program. Yes, Brother Jerry, welcome. Sister Sage Williams, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me just share the video, and y'all go to Amazon and get a copy of the book. Also, including Obapa, Yab Watima, Watson, Russell, also new book. I launched my book last year, September, around my birthday, and Visaya Watima Boatin Russell also launched her book around her birthday in October the following month, and we both, our coach was Sisaya for the Atobra. So let me just share the screen. Okay, hold on.
Have you heard of Yafoda Atobra? She's an Amazon best-selling author and has 5 books to her credit. She's the CEO of the Own It Academy, a book coach. Among the people she has coached is Ajua Odo Mensa Sasu of the Ajua Odo Talk Show, a Facebook live show. She has written a book which goes beyond the memoir titled Unveiling My Life, a guide to breaking free and reclaiming my life. Ya Boatima Boatin Russell, who has written Echoes of Ya BBR's Chronicles, an overview of self-discovery and building bonds. Why don't you contact Ya Foda Atobra today and get that book going?
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Vapan and Araba, for that promotion video. So, as I have mentioned earlier, I was going to do promo and then I'll conclude today's program. Today's topic that we discussed was some repercussions of getting involved with unfaithful partners. You won't be their priority. Someone lost their life because of that, to avoid their partner walking in on them. I mean, is it worth it for you to sneak around, get involved with a married man or a married woman, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend? I mean, that's on you. Hey, hello, my dear. This is Bruni Crystal. How are you doing? I mean, like, when you have unfaithful partners, the impact we have already established, emotionally and psychologically, you get infected. It can, cause one to develop, to have depression, anxiety disorder, um, and other mental issue. When people have, anxiety disorder, like sometimes they have panic attacks, also post-traumatic stress disorder, that too, one can develop that. And we need treatment also in terms of the unfaithful partner, going counseling, seeing a therapist, or if the sorry guys, Kate has a phone call, so if you hear the background sound, I apologize for that. I'm getting ready to go off anyway. So it's always important to kind of like take care of you, take care of yourself, because a lot of times these unfaithful partners, due to their dishonesty, manipulations, and their lies, constant lies. Some of them are pathological liars, a lot of them are, in terms of um, gaslighting and giving excuses and reasons, unable to take accountability, blaming you. Is never your fault. So just focus on your well-being. Okay, if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will take care of us. So until then, I see you guys next week. Is it this week? This week, Saturday with Suffer Samuel Koso at 7:30 Ghana time, 3:30 US Eastern time. And then I see you on Sunday for life issues. No longer come on Fridays. I moved that to Sundays at noon US Eastern time. And then 4:30 Ghana, 4 o'clock Ghana time. My apologies. So y'all take care of yourself. I trust everyone and their families are doing well. Until then, I'll see you guys later on this week. Yeah. Bye.